All right, patch 7 just came out, and I'm interested in going over the patch notes. So I know there's a bunch of changes, a bunch of bug fixes. I'm more interested in actual gameplay updates. You know, if a bug fix is crazy, like, I don't know, fixing the bag glitch, that's different. But if it's like, hey, we stopped Firebolt from interacting this one way, just came out, it was yesterday, you're late. And that's a ban on Flash. Introducing evil endings, brand new cinematic endings. So definitely 100% after we finish this barbarian run, we're doing an evil run, y'all. I don't know what my plan's gonna be for the class. I'm thinking maybe I might go kind of crazy and do a no long resting fighter build. I might try it. Add mod manager. Now that's the big shit. Now that's the big boy. For people like me who are, what's the word? Technologically illiterate, having a mod manager in game helps immensely because I specifically have not modded the game yet because I'm bad at technology. And then revamp split screen gameplay. I imagine this is a lot to do with console players. I don't know many people who play split screen on computer. I certainly don't. This is PC only at this point. True, I forgot about that, Flash. It's coming, is it October? Like next month for console? Didn't give an actual date, but yeah, okay, October they said. I mean, they seem pretty good about keeping up with dates. I mean, they just kind of dropped this like willy-nilly. Honor mode combat's what I'm really interested in though. Honor mode is how I play the game. I think it's the best way to play the game. I know it does kind of limit some things in terms of like, well, you kind of have to play this way. But I don't know. I think it's really fun to experiment in it. If Dror Ragzlin finds himself inside the spider pit, he'll try his best to befriend the spiders. Oh, residing there with a new spell called Arachnid Compulsion. I kind of wish I had this IRL. Okay, think about it this way. If I had a spell called Arachnid Compulsion, I could just get like a bunch of spiders in my house, tell them where to go, and then anytime there's like mosquitoes or bugs or something, I could send a horde of spiders after them. Or if I have an enemy, I could send a bunch of spiders after them. But I don't have enemies. I'm a simple boy. The bullet now has a condition called Diamond Scales. I imagine it means it takes less damage. And a new legendary action called Shredding Scales. You see, this is... okay. Shredding Scales makes it sound like to me it's gonna like blast you with broken scales. I imagine it's gonna do damage around itself. Malice Thorm is a new legendary action called Grasping Appendage. Didn't know they made it prehensile. I imagine this is gonna be to like pull you off the rafters. I feel like a lot of people cheese Malice by just shooting him from the rafters while he's trying to run up. New aura spell for spectators called Panic Sentinel and Ocular Light Nightmare. No idea what this means. Shirai, or is it Shirai? Tiskan, the leader of the Githyanki ambush in Act 2, which, by the way, the Githyanki ambush in Act 2 is already hard enough. There's no reason they should buff it. A new legendary action called Soul Sacrifice. That's intimidating. The Githyanki are already evil enough. They don't need more shit. Shirai Harak, the Githyanki leader at the Knights of the Shield hideout. Is that Act 3? Is that where the Emperor's hideout is? New legendary action called Tunarath's Embrace. And Pataris has a legendary action called Pataran Dogma. Who the fuck is Pataris? Who are you? Oh, this is if you give the Githyanki egg to the Society of Brilliance. Updated reaction UI so you can have to toggle the reactions. That's good. Add a new equipment option menu to the character sheet on controller. Okay, controller support. The panel now opens to donate magic items to Gale, showing your traveler's chest so you don't have to like go there to open it. Excellent. Fixed player's character name getting reverted to custom during character creation. Yeah. I will say that did always piss me off where I have to go back and rename my character. Fist the wrong spell ability showing up when selecting the feat during level up. Okay. New loading screen. I like that. Fix the skirt part of the adamantine split armor missing for female dwarves. That's just rude. Oh, chat. You can now start custom mode games using the honor mode mechanics when starting a new player through. That is so good. I've been wanting this since honor mode got revealed. I am not the biggest fan of the single save state. Let me put it this way. I like reverting saves if something like a glitch happens, or if there's something that happens that's like, it's not intended, like some bullshit happens. I like reloading in that sense, but it does kind of remove some of the like honor mode tension, which I understand. The Kuatoa that promised to build you an army will now support you in the final battle. Holy shit, when they actually are bringing the Kuatoa into the game now? They kind of just existed in Act 1 and 2 and did nothing. On lunch, what you having? Leftover pizza. All right, I'm predicting your pizza was a Supreme pizza. Tell me if I'm right, Rise. Meat lovers, though I prefer Supreme. I feel like this is a betrayal. I feel like I got the correct answer and you juked me. I feel like you juked me, Rise. To help the Gondians promise, those are the gnomes that are captured with the explosive collars, now arrive in the form of a friendly steel watcher. Okay, so there's actually a benefit for doing their quest. That's good. Hair color options and character creator will now remain accessible after you choose the bald hairstyle. Yes, the bald hairstyle. For all my bald people in chat. Oh, nice. They made it better for multiplayer. Overhead dialogues now have the ability to be shown if they're not in your party. I like that. Group hide no longer affects summons that are not linked. Okay. Change the behavior for selecting camp supplies for long rests. When selecting camp supplies that are stacked, the game now only takes what it needs. Oh my god, I can't tell you how many times I hit auto select and it's like 145. No longer cheese the leap of faith trial with the gauntlet of Shar by just clicking the final platform. No, that means I actually have to like pay attention to do it. If I'm being honest, in my 370 hours, I do not think I've done the leap of faith correctly one time. I think I always skip it. Fix the bug where resurrecting Lae'zel on the beach in Act 1 would cause her to appear in the party line, but not in the world, preventing you from leaving Act 1. The game really didn't want you to kill Lae'zel. Minthara's body sometimes turning invisible. We did have that glitch too, chat. I didn't order the pizza. If I did that, it would have been Supreme. Okay. You know what? Betrayal reversed. Humanity restored, a la Dark Souls. Asterion now has idle animations at camp that aren't just him reading a book. Oh my god, they took away our book nerd. Uh-oh, what'd I do? What's happening? Karlach will no longer brush the shaved side of her head. Okay, wait a minute, Larian. Sometimes running a nice brush over your shaved hair feels nice. It feels nice. Any shaved headers in chat? Enjoy doing a little bit of brush? Polish the appearance of neck kisses. Aw, more neck kisses for me. All right, writing and flow, it's all right. Added a bunch of narrative lines for Dark Urge, makes sense. Fixed a flow issue where Avatar Lae'zel did not have the option to leave. Okay. Minthara will now react to you having knocked her out in Act 1. This is something that I wanted. It's like you knock her out to save her in Act 1 and she just doesn't remember. Minthara has something to say to Orin after you kill her. That's good. Performance issues, whatever. Cinematics being updated. That's good. Combat balance. There we go. Upcast of Witch Bolt can no longer be used with Twin Spell. Flash was telling me this. They just keep trying to take away our beautiful lightning magic. No, they buffed some goblins. They didn't have their Fury of the Small. No. Improved monks. Okay, improving deflect missiles by helping the projectiles avoid obstacles. That is golden. Nothing is worse than catching an arrow as a monk and then throwing it into a wall. It's so good. Wait, sorry. Fix Cloud Kill not affecting characters at the edge of its range. I didn't know that it didn't work. They're just buffing Cloud Kill, which is good for players, but I mean, Balthazar feeling happy there. Auntie Ethel's weird magic surge not triggering on counterspell. I like that. Well, I don't like it, but it makes sense. Priestess Gut will no longer hit herself with her own conditions. Silly Gob Gob. I've never had Priestess Gut hit her with her own stuff, but she does always die in like the first turn. Fix Marina and Auntie Ethel disguises Marina having different HP values. I mean, there's still other ways to tell. I mean, I think a big one is that Auntie Ethel doesn't have a pregnancy bump while Marina does. So you can tell that way. Balthazar's reanimated skeletons in the Shadowfell now have shove. Let's just shove you into the Shadowfell. Let's just yeet you into the Shadowfell. That's fine. That's fine. Increase HP of your nurses in the... They're really buffing the Malice Storm fight. They give them a new action. They're buffing the nurses in it. Your gear's actually going to move while invisible. Beautiful. All right, improve Thizzabald Thorn. This is the big drunk guy. Legendary action explosion hitting himself. I figured it was supposed to. Increase the damage and radius of it. That's rude. Legendary action explosion now applies a debuff based on the explosion type. That's rude. Increase the damage of the buffs given. Stop it! Blackout no longer applies vulnerability on... Why did they do this? They just made Thizzabald like 1,000,000 times stronger. Cazador now uses his legendary action in Mist form. Why? Why? Also, why are you giving people alert sucks? Alert is one of the most ridiculous feats ever. Roland will now become more powerful after taking on over Razna's tower. Okay, good job, Roland. Gortash's avatar of tyranny form is no longer dependent on whether it's his turn or not. Bro gonna get big no matter what. After ascending, Cazador will no longer receive healing from vampire regeneration. That's good. Oh, to improve her chances of survival, Hope now has a new passive called Last Hope that grants her Death Ward. What you're saying is, I can use her Divine Intervention, which will then kill her from the Radiant Reflection, but she'll come back with 1 HP. Beautiful. Improved fight against Loroakin. Elemental Retort now costs a reaction to cast. I feel like Loroakin was already kind of like super easy. Raphael can no longer steal souls from creatures that narratively don't have souls. Hey! Improved AI pathfinding, I like that. Fix a bug where combining Wild Shape with the Seeming spell could let characters get reduced to 0 HP but remain alive. Druid's just always broken. I'm sorry, wait, the Chest of the Mundane used to eat your items? I didn't know that. That's beautiful. Come on. I want 21 measly cups for 20,000 gold. Come on. Lot of just updates to AI, it seems. Prevented summons and followers like Glut from being able to consume noble stock. Yes, your mage hand probably ate it. No, we don't know where his mouth is. Did anyone ever lose their noble stock that way? It's getting hot in here. I'm not gonna take off all my clothes, Silver. I'm sorry. Maybe some of them. When multiple characters in the party discover a trap or hidden item, only one will comment on it. We figured you don't need 4 people telling you to watch out for the same trap at the same time. Larian, you're so good to your players. Dark Urge will not be inspired by killing the Night Song. Beautiful. Fix the Crucible of the Adamantine Forge becoming uninteractable after Grim dies. That's very good. I think we covered all the gameplay changes. Yeah, I think that about covers everything we need in the patch notes. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good to play some Baldur's Gate, y'all. I think we're gonna hop in. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to support my content and get early access to my videos, check out my Patreon, link in the description. Special thank you to Tetsujin, Kyo Shine, Mira, Paul Blank, Neo, Flashfox65, Sven Folger, Kyra, and TSL Smokey. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a wonderful day.